Hello there, it's Positive Gaming once again. Remember to rate, like, comment, subscribe at CuttrellBen on Twitter. And this video is going to be... The last video I put out not long ago was my recent game pickups. This is going to be a video about some of the best game pickups I've ever found. And we are going to start off with Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, and we've got the manual. Let's check the disc. The disc is well scratched, but seeing the price I paid for it, 50p, can't go wrong there. I picked up this ages ago, Captain America and the Avengers in a baggie thing. I don't know much about this. I did used to have a Super Nintendo, I got rid of it. I need to get another one, but they are hard to get in the UK. Not like America. Sudoku IV for £2 on the PlayStation 2. That's one of the great pickups I've had. Complete in box GBA game for 99p. The reason why I haven't took the stickers, especially off the GBA box, is because when I do normally I rip the box, and I don't want to rip the box. PS2 game, Legend of Spyro New Beginning, 50p. This was quite an odd find, to be honest. It is an American copy of Spyro the Dragon, found in a local charity shop for £2. In the same charity shop I also found the English copy, the platinum copy of Spyro the Dragon. Case, manual and everything. The English copy and the American copy are worth more than the PS2 games. Spyro A Hero's Tale on PS2. Spyro The Eternal Night. The next game I'm going to show you, it is not the original cover artwork, but when I saw this game it was probably about the right price, £10, but I really wanted it because I really wanted to play it. Cause, I recently before I bought it played it on the Dolphin emulator and it wasn't that good, and I wanted to use official controller, official console, you name it. But I've recently bought it for the Xbox One, and that game is Resident Evil. And once again I'm going to take these stickers off at some point, but it has 2 discs. This one is in the thing, and that disc is I mentioned it in another video. It's Baten Kaitos, just disc 1. And now we get down to the business end. We have this next game I'm going to show you. Before I show you, not worth anything. Not particularly for a console that's generated. It's not a console at all, it's a PC. But for £1, and in the condition, you can't go wrong. It is a factory sealed copy of the Sonic Mega Collection for PC. Now if you look, as you can see on the camera, I'm pressing it down. But ladies and gentlemen, my best game pickup. Before I show you, I'll let you into the story about this pickup. This is one of my best pickups. Well, I can't lie, I lie about that. My best pickup was a black label copy of Final Fantasy VII on the PS1. All 4 disc, manual, good condition. And if I told you the price, which I am going to anyway, just to make you jealous, You would be jealous. 50 pence. 50 pence. That's in English money, Great British Pound money. 50 pence. That's like basically $1 for a Black Label copy of Final Fantasy VII on the PS1. And I haven't got it anymore because I did sell it on for a good profit. I sold it for £20 to some guy in New York or America. So that's still a good copy. That's like still $30, $35, something like that. But let's get on to the story about one of my best pickups. My mate had kept coming round mine for a while, and he said, "Do you want to buy some PS2 games off me, PS1 games?" I said, "I don't know, I'll have to have a look." Because like what most people have got to sell, at least round by me, is a load of sports titles or Xbox 360 titles, stuff that you can pick up for cheap anyway, and half the prices they're asking for, they're just not worth it, because sports titles, £1, £2, 10p, 50, 20, you can get sports titles easy. But there was a couple of PS1 games, a couple of PS2 games, and this game I'm about to show you, but I brought the lot for a tenner. Now when I show you the game, the funny story about this game is actually I sold it on eBay, but me being me and a shit eBay seller, sorry for my language, I never posted it. Now did I do the right thing in not posting it? I don't know, but I've still got it, so here it is. It is a factory sealed, and you can definitely see that. Only on Xbox, Halo 2 Classics. The only bit of the casing is that, well, the wrapping is slightly coming off, is that bit there. If you can see it, it's just that little nick. It's not perfect condition, but the majority of the game is still sealed. And obviously it's not well, let's say this, it's not a factory sealed Genesis, NES, N64, Super Nintendo game, that's for certain. But what it is factory sealed Halo 2 on original Xbox, still worth £15 to £20, and that's £10 more than what I paid for the whole lot. And I broke it to, didn't tell him before I brought the lot, of course not. But after I brought it, I said, "You got done there, mate. You know how much that game goes for on its own, like 20 quid. You lost money." But obviously it's not a game collector or a game seller, so yeah. In this video, it's been going on for 18 minutes. I'll just tell you a couple of other pickups that sadly I haven't got anymore. I need some money, so I sold a large chunk of my collection, but I've been trying to get it back. As you can see behind me, in where my finger is going up and down, that large stack of PS2 games, there's the games I showed in the previous video. But I used to have a large collection of Master System games. Sadly I sold them. A large collection of Mega Drive games. I sold some of them, I've still got some left. Some of the games I sold included Dame Nakamura, the Japanese Ghouls and Ghosts for the Mega Drive, Mario Paint with a mouse and that, a Super Nintendo with games and controller. I sold a Commodore C64 with no power cable in the box, a box one. No cover on the box, but a Master System original with a HuCard slot. I think that's how you say it. Don't quote me on that. I don't know what the slot's called on that. But it didn't have the cardboard like cover, but it was still in its polystyrene. I had a boxed Game Gear, which I unfortunately sold. And when the Game Gear got to the guy, it didn't work, so I refunded him for it, and I said, well, it's not worth sending it back. So yeah. But other than that, I mean, one of the other best finds I haven't got it anymore because I did a nice gesture. The game, somebody used to play it as a child, somebody in my family, and they really wanted to play it and wanted it, so it's the only copy I found out in the wild, and probably I don't know when I'm going to see it again because I'm not paying eBay prices. The game cost me £2, and that game is Cooler World for the PS1 mint condition disc. The only thing was it had a couple of stickers on the manual, and obviously I don't want to rip the manual, so I never took them off. But yeah, a family member wanted to play it, so I gave it them. I picked up Resident Evil 1 on the PS1. I got that. I lost the disc, unfortunately, because sometimes I don't take good care of my games. Sometimes. But most of them PS2, well, all of them PS2 ones, apart from a few sports titles, the discs are in a good condition to mid to poor condition because they're charity shop and cash converter finds, and you never know what you're going to find. And just one quick note before I go on it. If anybody from this is watching this video from America, I would, and you could send an American PS2 over to the UK, because I know I'm sad, but there's a Dance Dance Revolution game that only playable in America. It won't work on emulator. I've tried, so yeah, because you can get PS2 emulator. But if anyone's got one that they could send over me, give me a price on the cheap, because on eBay they're like extortionate prices. And we're at 12 minutes for this video, so it's quite a long video. But the last thing I do want to say is, if anybody here has got a Shadow of the Colossus PS2, don't have to be collectors or anything, then I would be looking to buy that maybe, or perhaps trade if you've seen anything you're liking. Like, depending on what it is, I might get rid of it, I might not. But yeah, some of the PS2 games I showed in this video, best pickups, they're not rare. It's just for the fact they were Spyro the Dragon games, 50p each. Most of them are like damn scratched, but that's cash converters for you and people not looking after their games properly. But yeah, this has been Positive Gaming. Also MC Positive, because I've got two channels, MC Positive and Positive Gaming. Like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.